What's up everyone, M-Falcon here with another raid guide video. So for this one, we're going to be looking at Alolan Marowak. So, Marowak. He is a fire and ghost type from his Alolan form. Very cool typing, if I might say it so. His attack is 144, defense 200, and stamina 120. So that defense pretty high. So that means you're going to need, I would say safely, 4 or 5 players to go against him. I think it can be possible with 3, but you're going to need the right boost in your favor, a weather boost, friendship boost, and the best counters overall to really take it down. So I think it can be possible with 3. I might have to try it out sometime. So as far as what he is weak to, dark, ghost, ground, rock, and water. So right away, I'm thinking of a couple different Pokemon that jump out that will be very good to use against him, but we'll save that for Pokebattler and get into that in a little bit. And then the numbers you're going to look for after you beat Marowak, a non-boosted Marowak will be 966 for 100%, and then with a sunny or foggy weather boost, it will be 1208. So those are the numbers you're going to look out for. Next, we'll get into his moves and what to look for there. Alright, so let's take a look at the moves for Alolan Marowak. So fast moves, Hex and Rock Smash. Charge moves, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, and Bone Club. So right away, Hex and Shadow Ball is going to be its highest DPS move set. So if you see a Marowak with that move set, you're going to want to go with more water-based counters, ground-based counters. Just stay away from the ghost or psychic types that have Shadow Ball. Either that or put it up front first. Try to get off a couple of Shadow Balls. And yeah, just expect them to get knocked out pretty quick. Fire Blast, high damage move, but it takes a while to charge up, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Bone Club, I've gone against it a couple times. Very weak. Makes it very easy to beat when you go up against a Bone Club Marowak. So definitely don't worry if you see Bone Club. Hex Shadow Ball is going to be the one to be concerned about. But again, if you switch your counters around, go maybe Kyogre, Gyarados, Groudon, Golem, Vaporeon, any one of those, you'll be just fine. And as far as when you catch it, Hex and Shadow Ball, definitely just TM to get those moves if you're interested in using Marowak for any reason. So next we'll get into the counters. Alright, so let's take a look at these counters that Pokebattler recommends against Alolan Marowak. So number 1 is Kyogre, 2 is Mewtwo, Tyranitar is 3, Gengar is 4, Groudon is 5, and Gyarados is 6. So right away I'm noticing more water-based counters, which will be probably the best to use. Kyogre has a high attack, has the 2 best water moves in the game currently, so he's going to be the Pokemon you're going to want to use most of all. Mewtwo, he's there because of his high attack stat. He has Shadow Ball, which will be super effective against Marowak, but if Marowak has Shadow Ball himself, it's going to be super effective against Mewtwo. So you want to kind of be careful of that. I agree with the Confusion Shadow Ball lineup just to deal more damage overall. Smackdown Stone Edge Tyranitar, definitely a solid Pokemon, no doubt about it. Gengar, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, or Hex Shadow Ball, solid pick, but again, we'll get pretty much one shot by the Shadow Ball. Groudon's another good one, just to take advantage of Fire's weakness to ground. And then, of course, Gyarados as kind of a backup Kyogre. Other than those guys, Let me see what else would be useful. Rock Throw, Hydro Pump, Omstar. That's pretty interesting. Um, Blastoise. There we go. Community Day Blastoise coming in handy. Water Gun, Hydro Cannon. Definitely agree with that. Golem, both forms. Regular Golem and Alolan Golem with Rock Throw, Stone Edge. And Vaporeon, of course. I guess we'll stop there. That should give you guys enough of an idea of what you can use based on your Pokemon that you have available to you. So, next we will take a look at the team I have prepared for Alolan Marowak. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the team I'm going to be using against Alolan Marowak. So the first thing I did was put the two Pokemon with pretty high attack stats up front that have the Shadow Ball charge move. So Gengar and Mewtwo, they will be getting knocked out pretty quickly, especially Gengar being more of a glass cannon, has low defense. Mewtwo will last a little bit longer, but both of them have Shadow Ball, so I'll be able to get off a lot of damage through that. Then in the middle, to kind of tank along the raid, Tyranitar with Smackdown Stone Edge, and then to finish off the raid, Kyogre, which was recommended as the #1 counter.